Happy Monday. What's good, y'all? Y'all already know what time it is. It is scripture of the week. And if you had tuned in with me on the radio, then you know that I spoke about the book of Numbers has been the book that I have been studying in the Bible. And I really wanted to share this significant scripture here in the book of Numbers today. We're going to be reading out of Numbers chapter 18, verse 20. And if you see me look down, it's because I'm looking at my notes. I want to make sure that we get this. But it's so significant. And I just kept reading this over and over because I'm like, God, God be speaking through his word. If you want to hear from God, if you're a person that always say, I want to hear from God, I want to hear from God, read your word. Read your word. You're going to hear right from him. But this is what the scripture says. It says, again, Numbers 18, verse 20. It says, Then the Lord said to Aaron, You shall have no inheritance in their land, nor shall you have any portion among them. I am your portion and your inheritance among the children of Israel. So let's just give a little background, right? So at this time, this is where the Lord is. He's going over the rewards of the Levites, which was a tribe of people, and the priests at this time. So he's telling them, what their significant rewards will be for the work that they were putting in during this time, the offerings and things of that sort. So if you know the book of Exodus and how in that book it talks about Moses being selected to be the leader to lead the children of Israel out of Egypt, Africa. He was chosen and selected to lead them out of slavery, Moses. So at this point, it's Moses and Aaron. And if you know about the book of Exodus, then you know that God always speaks directly to Moses. He will always give him clear direction on what he wants him to say to the people of Israel. So it's so significant here because we see that now the ropes have changed. Now we see that Aaron has a special status with God because God is communicating directly to Aaron at this time. So I'm going to read it one more time. It says, Then the Lord said to Aaron, You shall have no inheritance in their land, nor shall you have any portion among them. I am your portion and your inheritance among the children of Israel. So when he gets to Aaron, he's telling him I'm not giving you land, I'm not giving you material things, but your inheritance is me. And I think that's so significant because for the Lord to communicate to Aaron and tell him I'm not giving you land, I'm not giving you anything, but you are inheriting me. That's a huge statement right there, because if you think about the Lord, if you get inheriting the Lord, that's everything you need. That trumps material things, that trumps money, that trumps land. So for him to say that you're inheriting me, I am your portion. Think of the word inheritance. Typically, when we think of the word inheritance, that is something that you get when someone pass away, and there's a inheritance that may be in place for that child or whoever is the beneficiary at that time to receive that inheritance. Now, at this point, they're not dead, but he's saying, I am your inheritance. I am everything you need. You do not need you don't need possessions. You don't need money. All you need is me. I am your portion. And when you think of the word portion, what comes to mind? That is what's divinely given to you. That is your portion. I am your portion. So when I think about this, at the time where they were at, still leading the people of Israel out of Egypt, right? Out of slavery, for the Lord to just say, I'm everything that you need, there should be no worry. There should be no concern, because if I have the Lord on my side, there is nothing I should absolutely be fearing. And then I think about today. What is our inheritance today? So if you know anything about the gospel of Jesus Christ and his significance of his death, was that he was to bear the sin for all of the world. And essentially, because of that happening, that puts us in the right standing with God, meaning we are no longer seen as unrighteous in God's eyes. So our inheritance is having everlasting life with God. That's an inheritance that breaks anything that naturally in this world could give me. Somebody can give me millions of dollars right now. Of course, it will help with a lot of things, don't get me wrong. But at the end of the day, when this life has passed on and my inheritance is God, that's going to mean everything. I can't do nothing without God. Therefore, if you're saying my inheritance is God, man, I don't need nothing else to be successful because I have God. So I just want y'all to go ahead and read this. Matter of fact, read the book of Numbers, period. It's mind opening. And it's a lot of significant details in that book that will make you think about things. So God bless you all. I will see you all next Monday. God bless you all. Have a good week. Peace.